All right. You officially have 1 hour to order, eat, and then we go home.
To your place.
You're impossible.
Well, some people say that's part of my charm.
Okay, well, why don't you ask those some people to take you out to dinner?
Here's a suggestion. Why don't you go out on a limb and actually try to have fun tonight?
No thanks, I think I'll pass. Oh, and by the way, tomorrow at the hospital, what you euphemistically call flirting is officially over. I am no longer a prospective date. We are professional colleagues. Nothing more.
Well, I wouldn't jump to conclusions. I plucked that bullet out of Manny's spinal column in exchange for this date. So I expect you to smile and at least try to have a good time. I mean, give it a try. You might actually enjoy yourself.
Why do you care? I mean, honestly, tomorrow you'll be on to your next conquest. I don't understand why we need to make a big deal and, try and talk and try and have fun. We could just sit here quietly.
Why do you have to put up this wall? Seriously, what's the problem with having a genuine conversation?
I think the reason that I'm so guarded is the same reason that you're so cocky and flip. We're both trying to hide what we're feeling.
So I'm there with my buddies. I'm in the middle of this mosh pit at this concert. Squinting in the dark, going over my notes over peptide and inhibitors, and half the band falls on my head. The only thing I can think about is a stupid test.
Now that is dedication.
Wow. Coming from the woman who practically defines the word.
Well, you didn't know me in my wilder days.
Oh, yeah. Right, the woman who would possibly take off a weekend for work.
Actually, one time, I was so determined to go to the Smashing Pumpkins concert with my boyfriend that I stole my Uncle Mac's car to do so.
There's no way.
Yes, I did, except we actually didn't make it to the concert. We ran over the skunk on the way, and I had to drive the reeking mess all the way back to his house. I mean, he thought that the skunk had committed suicide in his heating vents.
Robin Scorpio, bad girl in disguise.
Hardly. I confessed to the whole thing. Uncle Mac had figured it out, and he was making this big show of being so nice to me and Stone and telling us how much he trusted us. Of course, expecting me to crumble and tell the truth, which is exactly what I did.
Stone, that's the boyfriend who died.
Yeah.
You still think about him, don't you?
Well, I was devastated when he died, and I still get sad sometimes when I think about him, but I like to remember all the great times that we had and think about how special and amazing they were, and the fact that I was just lucky to have known him in my life. I think that's the way he would have liked to be remembered, with happiness instead of tears.
You should smile more often. You're beautiful when you smile.
I'm so sorry.
Why did you have to go and do that?
Do what?
Spoil a surprisingly nice evening by tossing out one of your tired old lines.
It wasn't a line. I think you're beautiful when you let down your defensive wall and smile.
Thanks, I think.
You have a hard time accepting compliments, don't you?
Unlike some people I know.
I think we need to upgrade your opinion of me.
Okay. Let's start with some background information.
Okay.
Have you always been so insufferable?
Yeah, pretty much. My mom worshipped me. She raised me to believe I was God's gift.
Did she want you to be a surgeon?
Of course. She was very proud of my dad. She believed he could do no wrong. Her faith in him ruined us all. Technically, it was an emergency. My father was the only one qualified to operate, which is exactly what my mother wanted. She had complete faith in him as a surgeon. She knew the odds were against her, but she convinced herself that she was wrong. The operation failed, and he lost her on the table.
It must have been terrible for Noah. And for you.
My dad didn't know how to deal with it. He started drinking and never stopped. Trashed his career, which is the last thing my mother would have ever wanted.
Sorry to interrupt, guys. Look, if you got a minute, can I see you over there?
What are you doing back so soon?
I'm sober. I want to clean up my life.
Well, I should be heading home.
No,
anyway.
I
It's
don't
okay.
mean...
I was going to leave anyway. Good night, and thank you.
See you tomorrow.
Look, I didn't mean to bust up your evening. I want to run something by you.
And he couldn't wait till tomorrow?
No. I want to come back to General Hospital. I know it's going to take a while for me to rebuild my career, but I want to try it. And I want to know if you're open to that.
No way in hell.
Robin, hey, I owe you an apology.
What for?
For sending Noah to the Metro Cart to find his son before I realized you were there with Patrick.
Oh, no worries.
Well, maybe I should be sorry that you were there with Patrick in the first place.
You know, Patrick is not as shallow as he seems. His slit come-ons are mostly just an act.
And you know this because...
Because I asked him why he was so insufferable. And he wasn't even offended. I mean, he started to talk about his family and his life. Dig deep enough, and that guy actually has something that resembles a heart.
Okay, I'll just take your word for it.
All right. I'm not saying he's a wonderful guy by any means. I'm just saying that there are reasons for why he acts the way that he does.
You're special, Dr. Drake.
Drink up.
I told you I'm clean. I'm sober now.
For how long?
One day at a time.
Well, I'll give you that. Got the lingo memorized.
Look, I know the only way to honor your mom is to go back performing surgery again and maybe save some lives.
I built a career in the shadow of your spectacular flame-out. It wasn't easy, but I worked hard, and now I'm considered one of the best. I'm not gonna have you mess that up. I don't trust your sobriety, and I don't want you in my hospital.